star mode.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Everybody wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yo, welcome back to another review of Kandi and the Gang with me and BusyBlu. Let's take care of this business real quick. If you want to join my tribe, is on my site. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the notifications. Make sure you turn them on all so you notify every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section to keep us in the algorithm. Also, if you're in the chat, comment in the chat. What's going on, Busy?
Nothing. I'm trying to cook dinner at the same time as this, so I may be popping in and out. But we got to get this over and done with. I'm making jerk chicken, macaroni and cheese, greens, rice and peas, cornbread. So I'm just trying to get all of that done. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? Because you're real busy over there.
Yeah, so I am extremely busy. That's the only reason why what we said earlier. I'm planning a party for one of my friend's sister who passed away in New Orleans for in May. So I just been all over the place. Once I got off work, I was back at work again. So
I'm sorry. A party?
Yeah, there's honoring her for her birthday.
Okay.
So we're doing this whole. It's kind of like the red dress run in New Orleans, but she's putting a little spin on it for her sister's birthday. So she actually, you probably haven't seen it because I don't think I knew you at that time, but before COVID happened, we went to Mardi Gras together, and I had on this red wig.
Okay.
So they're kind of doing a spinoff of that because we had a really good time for that. So instead of red dresses, we'll have on red wigs.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. We love to see it. Hopefully you can let us see you in the red wigs. What's going on with everybody in the chat? Let's just start this off. How did y'all like the episode? What did y'all think about the episode? Wait a second. So you couldn't take notes because you sitting here playing in the party?
I've been playing this party for a long time.
I'm just asking if that was going on.
Not because I'm playing a party, because I have to do graphics. That's my other side hustle that I do. And when I'm at work.
I won't be participating in this anymore if I got to do all of the work. And this is on your channel.
You don't have to do all the work. So let's not do that. What's going on, Andre? Thank you for the super chat. Hey, SoDeb, I ride all the way for you. Keep up the good job. Thank you so much for that, Andre.
I mean, good for you, Andre. Somebody got to. So, what do you think about the episode? What did you think about the episode? Oh, were you too busy playing at parties and stuff like that? What did you think about the episode?
I thought this was an important episode. I thought it was cool. I'm getting into the swing of Kandi and the Gang. We're definitely seeing the different personalities now. I'm starting to like some people and not like some people. So I feel like I'm invested now. What about you?
You weren't invested before?
I was just weighing my options. I said, give me 3 episodes. So, we're here.
I've been invested. If Will Smith wasn't down there smacking people to the stage, I probably would have been watching this instead. I've been invested. Really, still love the show. We are getting a little bit more of the characters in the cast. I don't understand why Safari got a confessional, but that's neither here nor there. So we can move on. Y'all put it in the comments. Rate it from 1 to 10. What did y'all think that this episode is? And I love you too forever. See, 1 to 10. I'm gonna give it a 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. What you gonna give it?
I'll give it an 8, maybe a 9.
Maybe a 9. Okay. So we start off the show. They have our little clips. I do love the fact that Aunt Bertha, she's not here for the show, even though she's on the show. They said, and y'all got gum. Get that paper towel out my face so we can go. I don't got time for this mess. Okay, so then you got Kandi and Todd talking. And Kandi was telling Todd that, look, Patrick said that people were vending to him. And this is what my problem is. That's a lie. The people did that. Patrick didn't say that people were venting to him, and the people were not venting to him. They all went out to lunch. They all went out to dinner or whatever it was at the table, and everybody was just saying, "This is what we want to talk about." It's like what coworkers do on a regular day. You go there and you be like, "Oh, you saw, you heard, and the food don't." You're doing your regular stuff. Don't try to make that seem like, oh, the people are coming to Patrick and telling Patrick everything. That's not what was going on. So I was side-eyeing Kandi when Kandi was like, well, the people are venting to Patrick. So I feel like we need to have a town hall meeting. Here go Todd, where we're gonna start talking about who did what they did, start talking about what they did too. He always wants somebody else to be in trouble. Like, grow up. But they decided that they are going to do a round table. So they are going to do the town hall, get everybody together so that they can talk about what is or isn't going wrong down at the OLG, because they think that people are venting to Patrick.
Right.
After that, we're down to the OLG, and you got Drika. She working hard. You know what I have been noticing, that they tried to put a lot on. She late. She don't do. She got a lot of complaining. But in these past 2 episodes, we've been seeing Drika working. She been trying to do all of the stuff in the last episode while the sink was fixed and Dom wasn't even there, and Philip was firing people. Drika was going around. She was doing what she needed to do. Now in this episode, she's serving tables. And the only thing she's supposed to be doing is telling people how to use their iPhone to get the QR code. But she down here serving plates. So I think she deserves a little bit more respect than what she's getting. And listen to the lady if she says she got some complaints, because from the looks of these last 2 episodes, she's doing everybody's job.
I mean, she's not the only one. So I think it's very unorganized. Because, we talked about Brian last episode. Now it's Shandrika. The people that have the most issues with are doing the most work.
Amen. And Brandon said it don't matter. It wasn't enough anyway. Brandon said it don't matter if she come out. Don't matter what she's doing. It's not gonna be enough. Okay. Brandon is a hater. Unless you're sleeping with him, he don't think you're doing a good job. After that, you got Patrick and Safari.
Mm-hmm. So they're talking. This is what they're talking about: the housewarming. And
this is ghetto. Don't you dare bring your raggedy dark skin and your booty, your Brazilian butt lip girlfriend up in here, and then y'all sit right across from me at that picnic table. And she said she vegan, but y'all coming in to eat corn. She better off with a salad. Okay, don't come in here. And they sitting, when they panned that camera and they were sitting directly across from her, she should have acted like, since y'all condone violence now, she should have acted like Will Smith and gone over there and slapped them. Because what you're not going to do is play in my face. And Safari, she got so much of an issue with, oh, this is so awkward, and she shouldn't be around, and she can't come to here, and I don't like the neighborhood you live. But you going up to the building asking for cornbread?
Yeah, I feel like it was a very tacky date.
Can we get cornbread in the water? Because she's vegan. She's vegan. So you get cornbread? If you get cornbread?
I love how they pointed out that she was not really vegan, because we definitely have shown this is not
all
vegan.
Of that stuff is from a cow. Or and chickens. All of that's from cows and chickens. How are you vegan, bro? If you sitting here and you got all of this stuff from the animal, how you vegan? A whole egg make that cornbread, girl. You are eating the whole bird. You are eating the bird. You are not vegan. I mean, if you are vegan, you ain't one of the smartest ones. So I just didn't like that they came in and sat right across from Drika. If Drika wanted to get off on the job and walk away, I would have applauded her. Okay.
Yeah.
So Drika's upset. She's like, there's a million restaurants and you come in this one. I get it. You get free food. But how about you go downstairs with the rest of the hoes or go eat in the parking lot? It's free for you. So after that, you got Brandon. He comes up and he says, look, I'm gonna bring Safari to the birthday party. Okay, if you want to bring her. She said, okay. This is what I don't understand. And I want to know if anybody else caught that or heard the tea. Patrick said, what I do like about Brandon is that Brandon before Brandon, I was the only straight guy that was here.
I saw that.
Is Melvin gay?
Hey, which one is Melvin?
His cousin in the kitchen. The one he lived
Oh,
with.
yeah. But I think he was saying people that was outside because they don't get to see Melvin.
He said before Brandon, he was the only straight guy.
Right, but they don't get to see Melvin. So I think he was one of the people that was out in the lobby area that people can see.
Patrick is in the parking lot.
They get to see him. They have to pay him $10 to get in there.
If you drove.
Oh, well, that's true. I mean, but he's still standing. So the way that it's set up, though, you still would see him, though, because literally when they showed where he stands at when they're coming in, it's right by the door. So you still would see him.
Is Melvin gay? Because he said before Brandon, he was the only straight guy.
I don't think
Patrick shares an apartment with Melvin. Melvin should be the okay. That's what I want to. The thing is,
I agree.
The girl with the bad lace front and who does the booty butt lifts, Brazilian butt lifts. She got so much to say. She got so much to say. And the thing is, if you really that pressed about what it's supposed to be looking like, God, why nothing done with the apartment now? You got those fake flowers from Joanne Fabrics on your wall down to your place where you do those butt lifts. Your skin, your wig is crooked. Your skin is bad.
That wig is terrible.
And here you are talking about what should or shouldn't go onto the house decor, but it look a mess. It looks a mess. So Torian comes in. I didn't like this scene because if you're gonna be real about it, you're gonna be real about it, and don't embarrass me in front of this person I'm meeting for the first time. So Torian comes in and he's like, "Okay, hey, nice to meet you, Gua." And he's like, well, Safari and not something about Patrick is a little behind. I'm not going disrespect.
He's very behind.
Kandi's cousin or nephew or whatever, but something seems a little not fast, but you know what I'm saying? And I don't really something about it seem a little like come this way, go get your helmet before we go. Like something about it seems something about it seem a little, you know. So he's like, well, I talked to Safari and we decided that. And this is like, oh, okay, what? Yeah, we decided that we gonna just go eat. You know, we just gonna go with her. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, she doing the housewarming too. What housewarming? Now she got amnesia. It's that wig. Okay, it's sucking the oxygen out your brain. Now she got what housewarming? Oh, should I not have said anything about the housewarming? Oh no, we decided that she said we not gonna do that too. We not gonna. Oh, okay. Well, I guess yeah. I take a picture and you see the picture and tell him what to do. Well, whatever she decides, okay. Appreciate you. Okay, appreciate you. We'll do her help and just I don't know.
What was that cartoon? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
It's just I couldn't. And girl, you do booties. Like you do booties. And I can't. So after that, he goes and tells Drika, this is what my problem was. Okay. Since the girls are firing people, can I ask y'all a question? Was it me or did after Torian got fired and he got upset and he went downstairs and Drika was like, I can't believe these hoes sitting in front of my face eating this cornbread in a salad. So everybody goes downstairs at the bar. Was it just me or did I count 1, 2, 3, 4 people sitting at the bar?
Okay, because I made sure I screenshot of that.
What happened to you should be sitting at the bar? What happened to nobody sitting at the bar? What happened to that? What happened to ain't Brian at home right now somewhere because y'all said no sitting at the bar? What happened to no sitting at the bar?
That only applied for Brian.
That's what it seemed like. Okay, let me go check my chicken. You know the next part?
No, it's the next part.
She's downstairs with them. What was they talking about?
I don't remember what they were talking about. Everything that was going on at the rest. Go
Yes.
ahead.
So I like to be on this side. She was saying, basically, babe, can you put some more of the butter on the chicken? Just cover it, baste it. And stir the green, the collar on, stir the cabbage, and check the macaroni and cheese and the recipes. So they was basically talking about what's going on. She was like, "Look, how many restaurants in Atlanta? Just give us
Oh
a
yeah,
number."
yeah,
And it's like
yeah.
a million, girl, a million. And here they are sitting in front of my face, girl. And they done fired you. What did they fire him for? Because he was supposed to do the decoration at the house, and he's supposed to do the housewarming, and now he can't do it anymore. So who's supposed to be doing it? She is.
Safari.
Okay, I guess. Okay. So then he says, look, she's Drinker says she's done. She go back up to her post. And then Troy said, well, Dom, you coming to the birthday party? And she's like, no. What birthday party? I'm not going to anything. And he's like, what? Really? And he's like, well, maybe I shouldn't be in y'all business. And Brandon, I'm gonna say this, and I hate to do it. Brandon looked good this episode.
I think
Now
it
I
was
don't know
good.
what was being done differently to his mouth or his face or what, but Brandon was looking extremely attractive this episode.
I think it was good every episode.
I don't think so. But on this episode specifically, I was like, okay, I could see the appeal, I guess.
I think he's just smitten with Dominique. I think it's a more healthier situation than the parking lot guy because at least there's some boundaries here. Like, I mean, I guess they're still trying to date, so maybe that's what it is. But he's really, really into her, and like he's really like letting her lead the way. Like, listen, this is what you don't want to do. I got you. I think that her reasoning for not wanting to do it too was valid too.
Yeah, I guess.
But I think that when it comes down to it, I think I would have been like her too. Like I don't want to go to the party because I don't want people in my business. Like I feel like
It's all
that.
the way out in the open though. Brandon already puts it in the open. He be tucking her down to the
But
bar.
she always plays it off like this. That's not what's going on here. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business.
You can't. It ain't enough playing it off. We all know that you sleeping with him. So after that, you got OLG. We're back at the OLG and Kandi and Todd. They said, look, they ready for the town hall. And they decided that this time, who Philip's not going to be at the town hall because we don't want everybody to be fired. Okay,
Right.
we want to be able to talk to them and have everybody not lose their jobs. So everybody didn't come to the Philip could not come to the town hall. They call him the Terminator. We didn't want the Terminator to be terminating people at the town hall, so he was not invited. We do see Philip with his friend Andre. I know Andre from somewhere, but I'm not going to talk about that. So we see him with him. They've been friends for a long, periodically time.
12 years.
And that's his best friend. So they talk about the job. He making drinks. He said there's a lot going on. The people don't like him. It seemed like everybody in his life be like, "Bruh, you be cussing out people and you argumentative. What's going
I
on?"
got a question.
What's your
How
question?
did he get into his house before he got there?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't notice that.
Listen, I was picking up on the signs and things that was going on here. That man was in his house making drinks. He's like, "Oh, I see you already making drinks. How did you get in the house?"
Sunshine said his friend that.
Okay, because that's what it sounded like to me. Friend. That man that's come from overseas is not the man.
Little boss lady, you think the same thing?
I mean,
y'all think he cheating on his boyfriend?
Let's just look. The man is fine.
He's a little cutie.
Let's do a 1 or 2. Who look better to you? Who you picking?
Oh, I'm definitely still picking Philip.
Are you?
Oh yes, Philip is now his attitude is nasty, but he is fine to me.
maybe because I've seen Philip's attitude, he's just so unattractive to me at this point.
Yeah, he's
But
nasty,
the
but
friend
Philip
was
is
very cute.
fun. The friend was extremely cute, and kudos for him. Was that the only one wondering why owner and senior management Kandi was dressed like that at a staff meeting? Like she was go. She was going down to the dungeon. That's what they said. They staff meeting. You put the picture back up of the other staff meeting. What staff meeting? Y'all know. Let me set the mood right. Why they staff meeting look like this, y'all? Can somebody tell me why this staff meeting look like coming next to the stage?
And
It
like,
looked
it was
really
like 2 people. I'm
bad.
like, we never even seen these people before.
Girl, but they said they were going to get heard today. They were definitely going to get heard. So we got them talking. He looked better in his picture than in real life to me. Agreed. So after that, we start to get to the town hall. Everyone is there except for
Time you need.
the amount of passes that bartender gets is beyond me. It's beyond me. You got Philip, and I had worked at businesses before, and I don't know about y'all, but even when I was on probation, I've never been on probation, but even when I knew some people were on probation, they still had to come to the meeting. Girl, you may not be working here right now, but you still got to come through the meeting. Okay, where you at?
And you definitely cannot skip the staff meeting because you had dance class.
I mean, ain't another. Hey, she not that good of a drink maker that you sitting here and you what? And they filming this. This is out of control. So they having a meeting, and they said, "Okay, so we about to open up the floor. We just want to open up the floor to y'all because we heard that some of y'all got some things to get off your chest. So should we just y'all go?" And that young man said, "This is my chance to shine. Server stands, the big ones." I was like, "We already got them. They just got in." No, we been had them for weeks. I don't understand why this is not an eye opener for Brand. It seemed like Brandon and Dom could do no wrong. Like they must have gone in the dungeon with Kandi.
Well, Brandon should have shut up because when they said that Kandi was like, "Well, this irritates me because if we're doing our job, you should be doing your job." Brandon had no clue that the things that they were even back there,
and it feels like nobody reprimands him
at all.
Because I would have been like, "You didn't even know this stuff was." We'll talk after this.
Yeah.
Then you got them asking about silverware. Where's the silverware? It keeps disappearing. Charlotte said, "Look, I'm tired of using my own phone number."
I was with him with that.
I am too. Y'all don't pay us enough. I don't like texting people from my phone. So get a company phone. And he is still pressed about this iPad. So where's the iPad? I don't like the iPad, and I don't like texting people.
You know, you can send text messages through the iPad. So I was with him, like, I don't want to get my personal information out because what if somebody comes in there that like me or something? I'm not, they're gonna be texting me or something like that, or people get drunk sometimes. Who this? You don't know. So I feel like that was a valid issue.
And they breezed over it. Well, y'all need to just do your job. So then they said, "Well, what about Philip?" Melvin was like, "Well, I like him. I worked with him at Blaze. I thought he was good." And Tron was like, "Well, that's I'm glad you got that side of him because the side I got was too much." This was my problem. Let me tell you something, Pink Penny, Don Juan. You can't be top management at the organization or at a restaurant, but you acting like that. Oh, here we go. You're mimicking staff. What type of bullying, intimidating thing is that? That was very unprofessional. Okay, and I gave you praises last week, Don Juan, for the way that you was acting. But then here you go, and this thing said, "Well, you come in here, you talk about events, and then you're mimicking, you're doing the whole thing." That is not professional. That is not appropriate. I was very disgusted with your behavior, Don Juan. You should have definitely done better and known better.
But I feel like that's normal for a because what did Philip say about what's the name last week?
About who?
I think it was about Brian. He said something that we were talking about last week. I forgot what it was.
And even that's inappropriate. If you're upper management, you don't be mimicking.
Like normal for management there.
You don't be. You're not mimicking. You're not imitating. You're not just talking down to. He's like, "Well, you come in and you're. Oh, here I am. Here, your management.
Right.
Sit your ass down and let us continue to talk about what we're talking about. This is what my grievance was. I didn't like him. He thought he was up here and you're below here. What I don't like is that he had a valid. He had actually had a valid point. That man does come in here. He act like he up here and everybody else down here. And no matter if I come in here and they say I'm the queen of the motherfucking world, he don't need to act like that towards me.
Right.
Y'all throwing the silverware away instead of washing them. That's what it says. We keep using plastic. Kenny said, well, where's the silverware going? I don't know.
They don't know.
It's y'all know what it is. Y'all ghetto hoes. Y'all see how y'all be taking ramekins home from the restaurants? Y'all taking ramekins, y'all taking plates, y'all taking forks and knives and spoons. Y'all go to
they're
the
probably throwing it away because I mean, you know that last week they couldn't even wash the dishes. So
that's true. That did so. Throw all of this away. You know what? When the electricity go out, people put it all in their pocket and they leave because they don't got no backup generator. What about sis who didn't stand her ground when she was talking all that? Who? No, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you whose side I'm on. So then Kandi said, Drake, I heard you had a lot of things to say. She said, well, Philip not here, so I'm good. Well, what about everything else? Here come Patrick. Patrick, go to jail. I'm so tired of Patrick going around snitching. He said, we was all sitting down and Drake said this and Drake said that. So now she telling and the thing is, he was looking like this the whole time in the back.
Oh yeah, they called Torn Big Bird. That's what it was.
Girl, go to jail. Go to jail. You don't need to talk about what's going on. You sitting here, you mad at me. You almost was getting in the fights down to the restaurant. We saw that clip. And now here you want to talk about whether or not I'm talking about the food. And y'all, I was watching Kandi Speck on it with the old lady gang, and they were saying how the food don't be tasting the same. That some of the chefs be wanting to do their own thing, and they didn't like how some of the chefs didn't want to do their own thing. Now Drika says, well, sometimes the food don't taste the same, and everybody up in arms. Pick and choose. Y'all can't pick and choose. Is it a problem or is it not a problem? The food should always taste the same here. Okay, so she said, look, Melvin's mac and cheese, you come in on Tuesday, it don't taste the same as you come in on Wednesday. The mac and cheese don't be tasting the same. Okay. Then you got what do I want to call her? Tamala Man. She says, excuse me. Who wipes down the menus?
Not Tamala B.
She said, who wipes down the menus? And Drinker said, oh, against me. You could tell there was a history.
Right. She needs to shut up.
Who wipes down the menus? Oh my God. Drinker, what's the face for? She asks the same question every meeting. Every meeting she got the same question. Who wipes them? We know I wipe down the menus. Keep wiping down the menus. Well, I just had a question because I just wanted to know who I needed a real answer. Who wipes them down? Girl, it's not that important. The whole meeting started talking about the menu. Torm was like, look, if the menu need to be wiped down, girl.
My brother was like, wipe them down.
It's not that serious. Just wipe the menus down.
And the thing was, she was like, we only got like 10 menus. So and you also have to realize, because she did say this on there too, only people who have Androids have to use them. So they don't really people don't pass the menus out like that. Why are you wiping the 10 menus down this much?
Oh shit! At the restaurants I work at, we wipe the menus. It's like it's that imperative to her. Girl, did you see that scene? The menus is the last thing that you need to be.
Right.
Y'all gotta catch up and all types of stuff on the ground. You worry about the menus being wiped down. But go off, sis.
I feel like I'm a little concerned that you got to pay $10 a park at a restaurant.
I don't got nothing to do, and it looked very sketchy. It looked like coming. Let me leave it alone.
Okay.
After that, it looked like Mama Joyce got a battery in her back, and I was working in the kitchen, and I was working slaving hard. And I said, Brandon, Don't you want to come back here and help us? And Brandon said, nah, y'all got it. Didn't you do that, Brandon? Tell me how you did that to me. Tell me that you did that stuff to me. Brandon said,
That
look,
was that was on Bertha, wasn't it?
no, that was Mama Joyce.
Yeah.
Because she kept coming. I said it. I mean, the people know that I work here. I don't gotta prove that I work here. Kenny was like, look, y'all, let's just have a team building event because we need to boost up morale around here in the building. Nobody really seemed like they were excited about it. Aunt Bertha said, look, I spoke to Brandon and he didn't say anything back to me, and I said it'll be a cold day in hell.
That was on
Until
Bertha.
he speaks to me again. That was on Bertha.
Yeah.
And then Brandon got up and looking all cute and snacky. That's why I said, well, he looked a little cute. And he got up and he hugged her. And she said, get away from me. Okay, don't touch me.
He's like, do I have to be here for this? No.
After that, you got Torin and Patrick. They being outside. You want to talk about this real quick?
Say it again.
Torin and Patrick outside in the parking lot.
Oh, when they were talking about the party. So basically, they were sitting outside, and Torn was like, basically, I don't like being thrown underneath the bus like that because I feel like we could have had it better. We could have had a conversation about this, and I feel Torn because one, you got hired for a job. That's his business. When you get a job, especially when you are an entrepreneur, you don't want to find out on the spot that I got fired from my job because my girlfriend is over possessive about things that I'm doing. And so I feel him on that because it's like, at the end of the day, one, Patrick could have just called him and been like, listen, Safari is taking over the situation. You can't do it, but he never even gave that man that privilege for that. And you could tell he was really excited about it when he came. I mean, he came dressed up in his little tool belt. He went through the whole house with Patrick and everything. And to me, I'd be wondering why doesn't the roommate have any say-so in this party or this housewarming or any of the decorations going on in the house because they live together? So it doesn't make any sense to me that the girlfriend get to make all the decisions and his roommate has no say-so whatsoever for this housewarming or anything because she ain't got nothing to do with him. So I don't think that was fair for Patrick to let his girlfriend to take over that situation. Slaves, the people paid to park because Kandi owns the lot. How sad is that? $10 a park with a 2-hour wait. Even Gladys Knight, you did not have to pay for Gladys Knight's parking lot. There was a park you could pay. They also had a free space where you could park up when Gladys Knight had a restaurant in downtown Atlanta. So for me, thinking about I'm not paying to park at Kandi's parking lot, period, for Patrick to have his little place that he's going to stay at. Sunshine said, if it's a bad neighborhood, then yeah, I'm paying 10. Don't want my truck gone for iffy food, possibly allegedly. It's not even a bad neighborhood, though. It's downtown Atlanta. There's nothing really around there. So it's not a bad neighborhood. It's really like just businesses on the other side of the street. And I think that those businesses are even abandoned. So it's not like it's a bad area. Just simply said, Brandon serves no purpose to me. If I'm being honest, he's not a good manager. He's not a good manager. And we learned that again, like when we were talking about earlier, because he never said nothing about this. They are sitting at this bar. And they didn't put this boy on suspension because he said at the bar. But they all hanging at the bar with Brandon, having conversations because Dominique is there. And it's unfair. I don't think he's a really good manager at all. I think they pick and choose who they reprimand about stuff that they're doing. What's going on, Charmaine? Hey, so Deb, love the tea. What's going on? Slay Girl says, I'm not paying to eat at any establishment. Sorry, that's just me. I would not pay $10 to park at no restaurant. Sunshine said, I agree, so Deb, Patrick should have handled his this differently. And I don't get any of it, girlfriend or not. Absolutely. His girlfriend needs to go have a seat and go do booty facials or whatever she's doing and control her own business because once she does not live at the house, she should have no say-so as to what goes on. Because what if the cook, I can't think what his name is, but what if he wanted the housewarming party? He don't got no girlfriend that's there. What if this is a mixer for him to maybe find somebody or something like that? Like, that's why people have mixers and housewarmers for people to, gift you things for your place that you have. and she's just totally like disregarding this man because she don't want Chandrika at the house. Miss Risa, I don't watch the show, but what is you guys' opinions of the show so far? One lowest, five highest. To me, I would give it like a 4. It's very interesting. I like the people that are on the show. I think that they have a group of people that's on the show, but this Patrick character, and I think Safari is an issue for me at this point.
I met you said booty facials. She does not do booty facials.
Whatever she's doing.
That's somebody you know.
I know
she
this,
does.
I know. It looks like the same thing. It looks like the same thing to me, though. It looks like the same thing. That's all I'm saying.
I did not agree with that, and the thing is, she be playing him because after Torrin talked to him about the whole entire thing, when he called her and was like, "Hey, I was just having another call. Why are you talking about this?" and hung up in his face. Right. Embarrassing.
Brian was treated unfairly. One thing I like about Brian is that he stands his ground. Philip was fouled once again. I agree.
Amen. So
Safari does have to go too. I agree with that.
Got to go immediately. Speaking of the witch, we get to the house and she's on the bed. Okay, sitting down doing what? Who knows? He comes in, he lays on the bed, and he's like, she's like, well, let's talk about what we want to talk about. I don't understand why she got a confessional. She's not a part of the staff. She's not a part of the show. I don't understand. So he's like, I don't understand why you don't want us to have a housewarming. Well, the people don't need to know where you live. If she thinks that the people don't know where he lives, Torrin already came to the house, girl.
But the people is Chandrika. She doesn't want Chandrika to know where he lives at because she feel like he want to cheat on her. That's all that this conversation was about. Because in reality, the cook lived there. So if he would have a gathering at the house with the people that's there, he can have it.
The problem is, the thing is, she's more concerned about him, but she's passing it off on Drika because she was like, you were just arguing with her boyfriend just a while ago. That shows me that the insecurity is around how he feels about her and not necessarily her. Girl, you ain't got no problem with me. You got the problem with how your boyfriend feel about me, and I ain't do nothing, girl. Yes, he was trying to fight my man over me, and you're mad about it, sis. You're mad about it. So, okay, then he said, well, let's do this guest list. Okay, so they go one by one. Torrin, and I had a problem with this.
I had a problem with this one too.
Torrin, no, because now I feel like there's gonna be a problem with me because because you decided that we're not gonna work with him anymore. So now I feel like he's gonna be mad at me.
It's your fault.
Don't go around doing wrong to people, slapping people and taking them from their job, and then be like, "Oh no, I hope that they don't." Well, now you can't be friends with them anymore because I don't want them to be upset with me because of the stuff that I told you to do on my behalf. Girl, you did it, and you sat right there in his face when it was done, and now you she gonna cut off people one by one if every chance she like. Oh no, I don't want to invite you because now you're making everybody mad because you got your boyfriend right here acting a plum fool.
And he's gonna be sitting out there in that limb, Miss Watson. A little lonely out there in that limb, Miss Watson. He's gonna be sitting out there by himself because he's letting her destroy his relationship with people. Chandrika, if that's her insecurity, maybe I can get it. But for her to cancel the whole thing for everybody because of Chandrika, it's just crazy to me.
It's just too much.
And Chandrika don't even care
at all. At all. She's like, go somewhere else, to be honest. Yeah. But they're gonna wait for Brandon's party just to see. Look, maybe we'll have the party. Let's wait for Brandon to see what we're gonna do. Clearly, Draco was not invited. So then you get Brian and Rashado. I really did like this scene. They go to Brian's place, and he said, "I'm glad that I haven't been working at that raggedy ass restaurant because I've been able to make my steak cheese egg rolls." So have you had one? Can you get one of his soul food ones so that we could try him? Bring it up with you to DC for Friday.
That is steak and cheese egg rolls. How do you find it?
I don't know. Maybe it's on his Instagram.
I'll see if I can find it, and then I'll let you know.
Let's see if it's on his Instagram. I'm sure it has to be on his Instagram. What's Brian's Instagram? Don't you wanna go to the place to me? Won't you and your family come and hang with Candy
Stop.
and the gang? Gang, 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 gang. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking up to see if I can get one of the steak and cheese egg rolls. Okay. Let's share. Won't you and your family come and hang with Candy and the gang? Gang, gang. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, where can you get this thing? Oh, they having a Q&A live Friday at 7. Wow, the person who got fired and then a person who fired them together. Why am I not following him? Okay. Let's see, where can you get a steak and cheese egg roll? I don't see him really promoting the business like that.
You're not
Maybe he
supposed to
doesn't
filter
do the
wild. Why
egg
you
roll.
start doing it?
Oh, the original soul roll. Okay, here it is. Restaurant coming soon.
Okay, restaurant.
So how you get it?
Let's see. Is there a link in his bio?
The original soul roll? No. Brenda, how you get the
Nah, he got to get that together.
Brian also was a vendor today, and he had tell him about your.
I look like RuPaul Drag Race. Hold on.
Please tell people what you do because he sold out and I didn't even get one.
Of the original.
So my
So he does the original soul food. How do we get one? Oh, okay, okay. Made another debut in abroad, the original soul roll. Follow it to inquire, and you can. So I guess you gotta reach out to him. It looks like you follow the page, and then you can write a messages, and then you can get one. Because he does pop-ups every Tuesday from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. at this place, the Soul Roll.
Oh,
It's
wait,
for
wait.
10. What?
No, that's the name of the rubble. If it's an old national child, I'm not. Nobody's going to that.
It's the Old National Chicken Roll, the Decatur Buffalo Chicken Roll, and the Ferris Wheel Strawberry Cheesecake Roll. And then 2 for 12 are
I'm gonna
the
reach out to him and see if
Swami.
we can get him to come on here and do the review with us one time. Let me see.
You think he would?
I'm pretty sure he would. I'll go back to Facebook dating and match with him.
Yes, go match with him. Have sex with him. Your thing isn't as big as Brian's. It's Torrance. He'll do it.
What?
So y'all, what we gonna do is he said he's gonna have sex with Brian, and then
I did not say that.
he'll get him on.
I never said that.
He'll get him on the page. But y'all,
we gonna be able to do anything together, so don't even say that.
follow the Snapchat page. Follow his Instagram, right? As you can see right here. And then you can inquire about how to get Atlanta's best and only. So forth. You think he does he do delivery up north?
It doesn't have a location, so I don't know.
Y'all think he frees them and sends them? I'll take one frozen.
I doubt if he freezes them, but I'll tell you after we get off of here. Maybe I can get some this weekend then.
And bring them up.
Yeah,
Let's do that. And then I'll try one. You gonna use your body to bring the boys to the yard. That's what he about to do. He gonna give him a little bit of love, and then he gonna bring the boys to the yard. His is not as good. Y'all remember, because he don't do things as big as Torrent, but I don't think SoDeb got that problem. So I think they'll be able to ease in. Okay, ease in and out.
We're not doing any of that. So
So y'all, after that, you got them talking. He's making his egg rolls at the place. He actually is showing Ricciardo how to do the egg roll. I love his instruction. Okay, go east, west, then roll it up north. Okay, I love the instructions. As they're talking, they've been just talking about the business and what's going on with the business. And he said, "Look, that's enough about me. What's going on with you, Shardo?" And Shardo's like, "The experience has been great. It's just interesting." I will say this: I've been feeling that for a while now. Why is Shardo here? Okay, why is he even want to stab? I wasn't getting it. Today proved to me why he's here. Okay, because he came with the tea in the mess, and I was like, finally. He was like, look, let me tell you something. So many things need to be changed, not just as a restaurant, but as a business. Okay. And Brian was like, yes, because Don was 3 hours late. And people were sitting here getting on my back, but here she is 3 hours late. And Brandon, he's not doing his job right. And Charlotte was like, you know what? I don't understand how management get to do whatever they want to do. Like you can't drink on the job, but the management get to sleep with the bartender. Did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud? Did I say that they was getting in the back out loud on the television screen? I was here for it. Yes, tell him. Okay, you say he's done with it. He's over it. Okay. After that, you got dumbed down to the OLG. I didn't take many notes towards the end because I had to hurry up and get on here because some people don't know how to take notes. So you got Brandon. He invites Philip to the party. Philip was like, "Yep, it's that one right there." He invites Philip to the birthday party. Philip is like, "Yes, thank you so much. I'm so excited." But Philip don't know. He jizzes off of the side of the sound of work. So he's like, "Oh, that'll be cool. Thank you for the invite. What did you think about the pre-meeting? Were you excited about that?" It's like, "Okay, girl, I'm about to go back to the floor. I'm not talking about work with you. Okay, like you think people are warming up to me?
Right.
Yeah, let me go see where those stands at." I don't think so. So Don Juan comes in. I didn't like this either. So I didn't like a lot of things about this scene, and I'm going to dissect this into pieces. Okay. So Don Juan comes in screaming and screeching yet again, and he's like, "I got something to tell y'all. Okay, let me tell you. Let me bring y'all back to the side. Okay, Kenny, it's how." So I am after the meeting. And I heard Brandon comes in and he's talking on the phone. And I'm thinking to myself, that sounds like Drika. Okay. So, like a jealous ex-girlfriend, I go to the ring cam and I pull the footages. And you're not going to believe what she said on here. And then they got Drika saying, they don't give a F. Nobody cares about da-da-da-da-da-da. This one, my problem is, one, girl, you got to go to the footages to see when people talk about you. That's tacky.
Well, she wasn't out of the meeting.
Now you're finding reasons to fire and get mad at people, and I think that's inappropriate. I wish my boss would come in one day and was like, "I pulled the ring camera from your office, and I heard that you was talking about," and that was a private conversation. Now you just listening in on our conversations. Two, Brandon, you need your ass beat and slapped. Why you on a speakerphone right in front of Don Juan?
I mean, she wasn't out of the meeting, honestly. She wasn't. She could have really said how she felt. I mean, Patrick told all her business anyway.
I just had to tell Patrick, go to jail.
So there was no reason for her to hide how she felt because, I mean, she said it already more than one time, and they knew what she said. So at this point, it's like, girl, just tell them how you feel.
Don Juan, if this was my restaurant, she'll be fired. I'm not gonna. It's not. And you operating it like a bitch. I don't like the way he going around doing this. I had to look at the ring camera. Now I'm nervous about what y'all. If this is what I thought you're supposed to be looking for people who stealing, other stuff like that. You're looking for people who are bad mouthing the owner.
But it's still bad. It's still bad for the brand though, because I mean, if she is doing that,
she's talking to her. The only person the manager didn't come to talk to them, and that's the person who she was talking to. Management. She was airing out her grievance to management. If I'm not mistaken, she was talking to Brandon because Don Juan was like, I heard Brandon on the phone. I say, is that Drika? Then he go take his mousy ass up to the ring camera footages. And it was like, oh, y'all gonna hear this. But she was complaining to management. Maybe Brandon should be coming to y'all, the ones who for some reason, he must be sucking everybody out there. For some reason, nobody's going to Brandon and saying, why you not doing your job? He did go. She went to management and she told management, I don't think he cared. But Kandi and Todd don't care. They don't care about nothing. Maybe management should have come to them and said, Drika still was not feeling the meeting. She still had some grievances after the meeting. This is what she said.
That's
But
true.
no, y'all like to go around the people. So Don Juan goes to Cotton Town and Kandi and goes to tell them something that nobody even told him. I don't like them eavesdropping off of everybody's conversation.
So
Now
do you
you
think-
can't even say anything in the building.
So do you think eventually Brandon would have said something?
Hell no, because Brandon don't do his damn job. But that's also another conversation that needs to be had. Did you know? But why didn't you come to us about this conversation? How many other people come to you and talk to you about these things? Because now they're fostering
That's
an
true.
environment where I cannot communicate with. Because Brandon 2 episodes ago was like, I don't like the way Philip does things because then the staff don't come to you, they don't talk to you, they don't shit, and I want to open up the door for that. Okay, but now they're coming to you, and what are you doing with it? 1, and then 2, why should they be coming to you? Because Don Juan's looking over your shoulder saying, did she say she didn't like? That's not appropriate.
But they said that it's not his real job too. So maybe Don Juan's really looking over him because it's not his real job.
Don Juan can go to jail too. I'm just tired of it. I thought it was inappropriate. I thought it was I think it was a roundabout way. And I don't think that it's appropriate to you to be eavesdropping.
I don't
If
either.
you thought you heard something, then maybe you thought you heard something and maybe you could confront her. But now you go in the ring cameras to figure out what people talking about. That's a little, I don't like it. Is that what you're doing all day, Don Juan? These be the same businesses who power go out. But you got enough time to be on a ring camera seeing whether or not somebody says something about you. Sis.
I feel like they need to stop her because she's going on this hunt now, trying to find out who told what.
As she should.
But
Who the
nobody
fuck
told.
it?
She said she's the one who said it.
They don't matter. So,
And she knows she said it too. So there's only one person who could have told.
they said that they're gonna have a conversation with her because it definitely needs to be had. We need to put is she really here for the business? After that, if you want to talk about this part, because I don't want to, but let me go check the chicken. It's Brandon's birthday.
Brandon's birthday was kind of really boring to me. I mean, he showed up. He wanted her to meet his mom. They showed clips from when they were recording, earlier in I think in the year, where he was talking about her to his mom. But she had already told him that she wasn't coming. She ended up actually showing up to the birthday party. And I feel like she's really playing this role where she's trying not to be interested, but she's really interested in this man. And at some point, you got to stop playing the game because honestly, I mean, I feel like it's going to drive a wedge between you guys because he wanted you at the birthday party. You told Torrent you came because you was going with Torrent. But you really wanted to go. I feel like she's doing way too much to try not to seem like that they're dating. I think that Brandon has already said, listen, Kandi and Todd dated they got together on the show while they were at work. So why is this big issue with us doing it? Clearly they like each other. And I feel like they should do what they want to do. He introduces her to his mom. I feel like at first she was kind of hesitant about it, but then she eventually did it. And then she kind of just like laid it all out on the table for her, the mom, like, I do see a future with him and all this stuff. Now, y'all put a 1 or a 2 in the chat. Do y'all think that she was just telling his mom this to make it look good, or does she really feel this way? I think that she really likes him, but it seems like she should have kind of just told him that. But do y'all think that she was saying this to make herself look good in front of his mom, or was she serious? Jessica said, I wouldn't be fraternizing / having relationships with the employees, but that is just me. I think that a lot of us say that until you have to fraternize with the employees. And I think that they really like each other. So I don't know. I don't know. But do you think that she was just selling the mom a dream, or was it a real situation? Because I just think that they really like each other. I felt like there's no reason to put on a front because I mean clearly this man is telling his family about you. He's serious about trying to date her. So what does she have to lose when it comes to expressing this to him? Like, listen, if we're not dating at work, at least let's make some kind of communication about what we're doing outside of work. And I feel like she's really failing to do that. But he's so smitten with her that she can tell him that the moon is the earth and earth is the moon, and he's going to believe it because he's so into her. I just said I think she likes him. I think she likes him too. I just said I don't watch the show. Just came through for support. That's all right. Did you hear? I don't think she was serious when she said that. She likes him. They also have a lot of sexual chemistry. Are they having sex though? You think that they're having sex? Because that would be maybe she's like in lust with him and not in love with him. Because that would make sense to me. That makes sense to me. So I think that she didn't want to make him look bad in front of his family because, again, he has been talking about her. But then he introduced her to them. So she felt maybe like guilty, like I got to say something. I got to make it look good because I was at this. But then she started talking about the future. So y'all think
I think that was a good question. I think that she's serious about it, and it does seem like I was watching his Instagram today, and it does look like they actually are still dating.
Okay.
So I mean, something's there. I did love that she brought Tori with her because she was like, I wasn't gonna come, but sometimes you gotta pop up on the grass. I didn't think she looked that good. She looked very basic, like she was going to work. But she was like, oh, she's so beautiful. The mom was like, she's so beautiful.
I thought she
This
looked
and
nice.
that. I mean, she looked nice. You know, I'll take a drink from her if that was one of the bartenders. But I didn't think it was anything that was that special. The other people who were there were Patrick and Safari sitting down, and you know, Torrin took this time to go sit with Safari and Patrick and say, hey, you know, what's going on? And they talk about what happened and them meeting each other and not liking how it happened. It was like, well, I just want everybody to get a chance to know this nasty lady. I call her my cougar. And so sit down with her, see what's going on. So I'm about to go to the bathroom. He goes to use the bathroom. Patrick just makes it very awkward and very hard to like this lady.
Well, let's go back because Andre said something that is true. He said when they went out on their first date, she pushed his kisses away, but clearly she's doing kisses in the employee closet.
She's doing a lot more than that. It did seem a little like, oh, you came. Oh, they wanted to embrace in the kiss, but the cameras was there.
Yeah.
So he kissed something else that night. It was the birthday, so you know she got a little bit of a, you know, when it's a birthday, you know you got to bust it wide open, tell her bring it back, okay?
Is it birthday sex?
Yes, if that's what you want to call it. You know she was on the Kandi Dungeon tour.
Okay? She was on that. Oh, it was a good birthday then.
I know. She said soon the possession. But Patrick is making it very hard to like this girl. He's putting he's putting everybody in awkward situations. Go ahead, sit by her. Talk to her. Sit by her. And then I gotta go to the bathroom. It's like, well, I mean, I thought you was a bitch, but I mean, you seem nice today. I just didn't like how y'all was doing things, and this was what was going on. She's like, okay, like it was just very standoffish. It was really boring. I didn't like the conversation. So we still having a housewarming. What? That's really why I'm here. It's none of your business.
I don't like her.
No one does. Put a yes or a no, a one or a two. One yes, two no. If y'all like her, how y'all feeling Safari? I'm starting to realize, just like Nicki Minaj's ex and that girl's baby daddy, anybody named Safari's trash. If you name your child Safari, go to hell. because clearly all the safaris are trash. They're nasty people. Go to jail. Go to jail. Go to jail. So he was like, "Look, if you don't want to have this thing, girl, that's fine. You sitting here saying you're going to be decorating, girl. You do booties. What? SoDebNair said you do booty facials. You do, you do booty facials." He said, "I do not like Safari. Nope, Safari can have several seats. Yes, she can at her own business in the front that looked empty when her boyfriend came."
I mean, she's basically just rubbing booties down.
We love to see an empty business from you, Safari. We love to see it. Okay, you had enough time to give him a booty facial because nobody else was in line. You even have somebody at the front desk saying, "Hold on, I'll have her come out." It was just real. As soon as he opened the door, you were sitting right there.
And should she have like a interior decoration business? I mean, that's what you're doing.
I mean, girl,
is that what people who booty facials have? Like, is that what you do?
Don't be coming to my birthday party or to my apartment trying to talk about some of your decorating after you just got done touching ass cracks, your hands smelling like booty cheeks, and now you coming in here talking some more. I think the decor, girl, go wash your hands.
She just act like what she did in that office was like something that was to look at. It was nothing to look at.
She put up a couple of inspirational posters, and now she
put up some crepe paper on the ceiling and hang it down from the ceiling. I was like, "Look, I can do this." And then imagine walking into his house where the sex dungeon is in the closet, and there's crepe paper hanging from the ceiling. Like, I don't get it.
And that's that. The building gives me a loft feel. She didn't even know how to do anything. Loft. She couldn't even do anything with that studio.
But no, this other thing I wanted to say too. So she was like, "I don't want to know where you live at." Didn't Patrick say last episode he lives across the street from OLG?
That is what he said.
So it doesn't like they know where he lives at. It's not a secret. He said he lives across the street. They have to see him walking across the street to work.
Go to work. I mean, I guess she says she don't want to. I don't think she knows what to do with a loft. You got high ceilings, high floors, and stuff like that, but you couldn't even do anything with a studio business.
It's definitely not office decorations.
It's not.
Let's see. They should show what her house looked like.
She looked like she was there sitting at that house, like Andre was at Phillips. She was there before he got home too. So, and that room didn't look together.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be decorated. It should have been decorated a long time ago.
Well, I think they're still remodeling. It looked like they were still like building the place he lives at, though.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm done with it. After that, you get the conversation with Drinker. Kandi and Kandi and Todd, they come to the restaurant and they are like, look, we gotta have this conversation with her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ready to have a conversation? Let's have a conversation to go get her, have the conversation. She said, "Oh Lord, what did I do now? What's going on?" We felt like Todd, that was a smart way that Todd approached the conversation, but I would love for them to be more direct with what happened. But he said, "Look, when we had the conversation, when we had the town hall, you really didn't say as much as you normally do. You know, did you have more to say?" No. Well, somebody told. If I was Drinker, I would say Todd and Kandi, Don Juan, they're creating a very hostile and a very what's the word I'm looking for lack of help me with the term, but I'm looking for a work environment in which I feel like I gotta look over my shoulder, and I'm now timid, I'm nervous, there's a word for it, but they're making a work environment where now I'm afraid to you want my opinion, but it seems like I can't even talk or breathe. I can't even be myself at this.
They recorded you when you walk outside the building. You cannot. And I feel like I feel how you feel. Like, one, just say y'all heard her on the ring light. Seriously. Just say that, like, stop the games. I heard you on the ring light because unless she been running around saying to everybody else, the only other person she said it to was Brandon.
Right.
So why are we investigating who you said this to? And she's
like, allowing her to look dumb because she's like, I'm about to get to the bottom of this.
No, girl, everybody's at the bottom of this besides you, because one, we heard you say the shit out your mouth. but she
Mhm.
only said it to Brandon unless you are running around to everybody else. So now it seems like she might be really running around just talking trash, cash money ish about this restaurant.
And I don't think she is. But I do think that at this point now it feels like it may seem that way. I know to her it could feel like, damn, like now they're probably thinking that I'm really talking a lot of shit because
Well,
um
she is.
Patrick saying something. Now y'all heard something from somebody else. You heard something from somebody else. And I'm just talking to my coworkers and my friends. But
Yeah.
now it's starting to come off and seem like, oh, here she goes. She may be on, who knows, doing something and be like, oh no, we don't got enough stands. And somebody comes, oh my God, Drinker was up in the front. It's like, girl, all I was just doing is saying that, I just need one more stand up here. Like now it seems like you cannot, they're micromanaging her, where Brandon gets to do whatever he wants to do, and so does Dom.
Dom unique.
Now it seems like Drinker can't even say bless you without them being like, oh, so you're bringing God into work. Somebody said that you're bringing the God into, like, it's just getting ridiculous.
Yeah. I would quit.
She ain't
It's
got
too
no
much
job.
pressure for me. I would
It
quit.
is. She ain't got no job.
I'm like, girl, I'm not wiping the menus down right. I can't run the front door right. Even though I'm doing everybody else's job, I can't do that right. Now, Patrick is telling y'all what I said, and now somebody else came and said, listen, I ain't even giving y'all 2 weeks. I'm done today. Find somebody else to do my job. I'm done.
It's too much. I'm with it. That was the end of the episode. We did a good job. That was the end of the episode. It was a really good episode, y'all. Put it in the comments. Tell us what y'all thought about we didn't even sing the intro.
Don't sing it.
Don't you wanna
Do that
go
on your
to the place
your
to be
channel.
where angels
And so,
become
then they was
family?
also talking about some other stuff that was going on at this.
We got the tacky tribe and the busy bees. Won't you and
And
your
so then they
family
had started talking
come
about
and
something else again.
hang with Kandi and the gang,
And
gang, 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 gang. Won't you and your family come and hang with Kandi and the gang?
Just simply don't encourage this. Don't encourage this. You're very childish.
Your faves can never. Oh, you want to slap me like Will Smith? Okay, so
You disrespect my wife or my husband, so you're good.
This is your chance, so I'll start. If y'all want to know more about me and everything else going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this is definitely streaming right now. We're also streaming live on Twitter. What's up, Twitter? Y'all like us, Twitter? It's Dev's turn.
I think that he has control over this stuff. But y'all, you can find me everywhere. Actually, you can go to SoDebNairEnt.com for my merch, all my information, but also everywhere on social media at SoDebNair. Follow me on TikTok. I've been doing that a little bit more these days. It's pretty much it.
So we're about to get out of. I hate the merch. My God. Hey. All right, you want to get out of here? We're about to get out of here. Y'all have a good night and enjoy the rest of your night. We're about to get out of here. Talk to y'all later. Bye.